Hey, Dither Master. Hey, Beck and Tim. And Donna and Andy S. And CM. And Lovey. This was one of my birthday gifts from a very good friend of mine. It is an air plant, and I love it. And it was a little bit, what do you call that? Not providential, but a little bit prophecy, because I was giving it to it on Sunday, and then Monday, my birthday, was when I got sick, and I was a zombie pretty much. Even now, I'm still a zombie. Hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. I am not going to promise you a good show, because God only knows what's going to come out. I hardly have a voice at all. Oh, yeah, you can keep an airplane alive for a long time. I've been keeping them alive, and I tend to torture plants slowly and really. Yes. Oh, I think could I be a zombie? Maybe I could. Thanks, Richard. That's a good idea. Zombie patty cake. Zombie patty cake. I can't play that song. All right, I'm going to play my song Pearl, and I wrote this song because when I was in 8th grade, they had a student council election, and I was on the ballot. And I didn't vote for myself. Hey, Dot. Yes, I feel zen. Hey, Valerie. And so I was in the election. I was a candidate. I didn't vote for myself. Like, who does that? Who doesn't vote for themselves? And ever since then, I've seen presidents all these years go, and they go into the ballot box, and I'm like, I bet they're voting for themselves. Of course, I didn't win. I won a runners-up prize of being like the bathroom police, which also brought me stories. Hey, Shelly, so nice to see you. So I wrote the song Pearl because I thought, if I could, you can't hear me talk? Oh, maybe I'm playing too loud. Can others hear me talk? Oh, hey, Kat. Good to see you. Good to see you, Shelly. Rich can never hear me, but can other people hear me? Oh, you can. Okay, Dennis, thank you. So I wrote this song because if I could go back and tell myself one thing to that 8th grader, I'd say, vote for yourself every time. If you had told that little girl a grain of sand becomes a pearl, hey, Sammy, life wouldn't always be so rough. You don't have to be so tough, and you will be enough. If you had told her she was fine, and that it was good to be kind, and that love is truly blind, love is truly blind, and true love you will find, what a difference it would make. It's okay, make your mistakes. Something that's called grace that comes along right when you feel done. I wish I could go back in time and have the confidence I've yet to find. I'd be wiser, I'd be bolder, I'd be brave just like a soldier, probably wishing I was older. If I have only one regret, it would be where I place my bets. I'd be the long shot, I'm behind, I'd vote for me every time and pray that I was right. What a difference it would make It's okay, make your mistakes. There's something that's called grace. It comes along right when you feel done. By the grace of God, I am not done. And in some ways, I've just begun. And I long to be someone touched by the sun. Right when I feel done, what a difference it would make. It's okay, make your mistakes. It's something that's called grace. It comes along right when you feel done. By the grace of God, I am not done. By the grace of God, I am not done. By the grace of God, I am not done. By the grace of God, I am not done. Hey, Susan Gallagher, so nice to see you here. Thank you. Kat, I am so glad you are feeling better. Oh, gosh. Oh, walking the dogs, that's probably an event. So I decided to do the show. I don't really have a great voice. I'm completely unprepared. I don't have a sing-along prepared. So gosh only knows what's going to happen here. Wait, so I missed the best. Vote for Yourself is my Dead Kennedys cover band. And I do recommend that if you're ever in an election, vote for yourself. Let's take a little rest. Did I say that? Did I say let's take a little rest? So, okay, let's keep going here. What else do I got? It's a wonder how every day is a new portrait. We get to paint it, often without much care. Some days we find that we've painted a weed, some days a fine orchid. Brushstroking blindly we stumble on something rare. But this day I've put aside to create with intention, rather than run from fear or try to hide. I've got a new canvas, this old easel to lean on, and I'm painting you next to me, by my side. Sometimes an artist will paint the landscape they see right before them. Looks so real you can imagine you're there. Sometimes they paint with visions and dreams, abstract and foreign, taking your heart on a journey, who knows where. I can paint it surreal for the parts that I'm not free to mention, with as much honesty as we both can abide. I've got a new canvas, this old easel to lean on, and I'm painting you next to me, by my side. If I can inhabit a painting, which one would I choose to? The skies of Van Gogh or the fields of Monet? But I've come to the truth that this is the frame I belong to, and that someone's painting me a little late. My colors may fade, my body may break, my mind lose dimension. The persistence of time never lets you stay long for the ride. I've got a new canvas, this old easel to lean on, and I'm painting you next to me, by my side. And when the story is over, when the paint dries, all that's left are those observing to decide. Will they see satisfaction in my eyes when they look at my portrait? Thank you for the lovely compliments. I know there's some people that have sound problems, and I have a feeling because I know Rich's computer's probably old at work, and Val, I don't know if your computer's very old, but I don't know what it is. I don't know why some people can hear very well and some can't. But once again, I want to be a Zen zombie with airplant hair. Thank you for all of the good wishes. And hey, Martin from Bowen Island, British Columbia, Canada. Well, thank you. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Shelley and everyone. That's so nice. Thank you for the extra claps. I'll keep going. I was in Cape May, and that's where I wrote this. I got the inspiration for this song, and it all came back to me. I ran as fast as I could down to the storefront corner, peeking over the row homes, hoping to see the promise of the Ferris wheel, part of the sphere, winking back at me from the sky. I could see colors, the lights all aglow. Oh, how they twinkle at night. It's time for the carnival. Can I go? Hop a ride on the merry-go-round. Let's glide to the top of the Ferris wheel. I can see everything better from here. Didn't have much to hope for, never dreamed of diamonds or rubies. Came by the crazy, honestly, learned how to act sane from the movies. Oh, you should have seen me back then. I was drunk with desire, I wanted to be good at something, good to someone, prove them all to be liars. It's time for the carnival, can I go? Hop a ride on the merry-go-round. Let's glide to the top of the Ferris wheel. I can see everything better from here. I sit on the bench in Cape May, October last week on the shore. The church is a junkie's playground, the Connies don't stop there no more. Yes, it's a bit chilly in autumn, but I'm still seeking thrills and I have the right. No one should hold that against me, everyone deserves to see pretty lights. It's time for the carnival, can I go? Hop a ride on the merry-go-round. Let's glide to the top of the Ferris wheel. Doesn't matter how fast you go fast or slow as you might. All of life is a circle, catch as you can, don't hold on too tight. Just when you think you've gone forward, you might go backward again. Don't waste your time counting accomplishments if you can't count on your friends. It's time for the carnival, can I go? Hop a ride on the merry-go-round. Let's glide to the top of the Ferris wheel. I can see everything better from here. Yes, Karen Schneiderman, you are in duplicate. This audio is always leaving a lot of unused headroom. Okay, we're getting too technical here, lovey. Okay, you can't hear the quiet talking, so I have to be a loud talker. Is that it? To be a loud talker, not a, what did they call that in Seinfeld? A soft talker? Or a low talker? A low talker? Oh, wow. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh, so what time? Okay, so I still have time to do some of my songs. Hey, so what should I do next? I'm going to turn to guitar. Whoopsie. All right, I tangled myself up. All right. So, not sure I've touched a guitar since before I was sick. Still stayed in tune. I don't even know where my shark is. Okay, so. Low talker. This is the story of Clara Schumann. She was a mid-19th century composer. She was a touring musician, a virtuoso pianist. She lived in Germany. She toured the Netherlands. She toured England. She toured Russia. She was married to Robert Schumann, who was the premier composer of his day. He was the kingmaker. And one day, Johannes Brahms, known as Jojo in this song, knocked on their door and rocked their world. I am married to the kingmaker, but of all the kings he chooses, Jojo's a ball breaker, he's a heart taker, and they call him the darling of the muses. As I went to the parlor, Jojo sat at the piano. He had diamonds in his eyes and his hair was a halo. And he began to play like nothing I'd ever heard. It was crazy, made me dizzy. I think smoking is the word. The king is in the counting house, counting all the voices in his head. Jojo kisses my children at night and tucks them into bed. Traded tunes for days, took evening walks after tea. Nothing happened, I'm ashamed, no, there was no impropriety. But he does give me a charge, and he blows all my fuses. How did I fall in love with the darling of the muses? Tongue started wagging after me and my kids. I wish I'd had half the fun that they'd imagined that I did. But I got bills to pay, I got work to do. Ain't it funny how Jojo didn't get a scarlet letter too? The king is in the calling house, counting all the voices in his head. Jojo kisses my children at night and tucks them into bed. The kingmaker left me when he jumped into the Rhine. The voices in his head were so much stronger than mine. But I loved him with a vengeance, every moment here gone. He left me with Jojo, but he left me all alone. The king is in the counting house, counting all the voices in his head. And when he took his last breath, I turned to Jojo and said, take a trip together, but he blew his kisses to me. He said he'd rather be alone as long as he was free. Now my heart is broken twice, and I'm left with all those bruises. How did I fall in love with the darling of the muses? And now I'm in the counting house, counting all the voices in my head. And now I'm in the counting house, counting all the voices in my head. And now I'm in the counting house. Thank you so much. Hey, Abby Cohen. So nice to see you here. And welcome, Mom of Abby. Great to see you here. What do you think it can be solved with going back to the clipping? Back to the clipping. I don't know. I'm afraid to turn it up too high, but it's pretty high. Hey, Sammy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, hello, Abby's mom. Everybody's saying hello to Abby's mom. Mrs. G, hey, Mrs. Galaska, nice to see you. She's one of my neighbor friends from the old neighborhood. Yeah, I love when Kensington shows up. That's awesome. I love it. All right, so I think I'm going to do the trilogy today. So this is the song in the in the love triangle of Clara and Robert Schumann and Johannes Brahms. Johannes Brahms was the eternal bachelor. And this is a song I wrote about him. I always felt simpatico with Brahms because I didn't get married till I was 45, and I thought I would always kind of be a loner. Then I met Reg. But Brahms was happy to be single, and many are. And this is called, who knows what it's called? I'm just going to sing it. I'm saddled with the duty of writing songs about true love. It's something that composers ought to do. My heart is young, though not in years, but I see love through a lens of fear. It's hard to tell a falsehood from what's true. I recognize the sputtering of broken hearts when they take wing. I need the strength of two where there's just one. I've seen the shot off Cupid's bow miss its mark and crash below my feet. I gaze ahead and I walk on. World don't perish, sky don't fall until I'm with the one I love. The world don't perish, sky don't fall on me. World don't perish, sky don't fall until I'm with the one I love. The world don't perish, sky don't fall on me. I notice that you're generous. You heal my heart with tenderness, and my imagination starts to run. But in the club of lonely hearts, I am a patron of the art, and I know how this ends before it's done. World don't perish, sky don't fall until I'm with the one I love. The world don't perish, sky don't fall on me. World don't perish, sky don't fall until I'm with the one I love. The world don't perish, sky don't fall on me. I dreamed we shared a moment where you drew me in, caressed my hair, and whispered softly in a dulcet tone. I close my eyes as if it's mine to feel that tenderness one time again. My eyes flash open, I'm alone. World don't perish, sky don't fall until I'm with the one I love. The world don't perish, sky don't fall on me. World don't perish, sky don't fall until I'm with the one I love. World don't perish, sky don't fall on me. That is called Sky Don't Fall, I think. Yeah, I think it's called Sky Don't Fall. And originally it was called World Don't Perish, Sky Don't Fall. And actually, I got that title and that phrase from, oh, thank you so much, Donna. Thank you, Kat. Thanks, Dennis, Beck and Tim, Martin, Richard. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Too many meds. Speak for yourself. It's not the meds that do this. And actually, I didn't take any cold medicine today. Because even the Dayquil, I love NyQuil. Like, NyQuil. Sometimes I wish I were sick, just so I could drink up some NyQuil cocktails. But sometimes the Dayquil makes me drowsy, even though it says it doesn't. But okay, so that song, I got the title and the phrase because one of the earliest songs Brahms ever wrote was called World Don't Perish, Sky Don't Fall Until I'm With the Girl I Love, which is ironic since, well, I think he loved a lot of women, but he was always single. And probably happily so. Oh my, let's see. I think sometimes happily so, sometimes not. Where are we? Okay, we're almost at the 8 o'clock. Oh, so I have to do the last one, which this is the, I have to use a normal capo because I can't find it's somewhere. I think I took it down. I probably put it in the guitar. I took my Baby Martin down to the Cape May, but I didn't actually do the show, obviously, since music history. I guess it is a little music history. I've often thought of putting kind of a thing together, like kind of more comprehensive than what I'm doing now. But Brahms, I'll give you a little more history. Brahms, when he was 10 years old or even earlier, he was hired as a piano player in a brothel, and he worked the midnight to 8 a.m. shift. So the shark swam away at Cape May. That's very possible, Andy. So he was working at a brothel, playing piano, and from midnight to 8 in the morning. So like at 10 years old or even younger, something like that. It was, and they're historians, and I don't know what the references are or where they're pointing to, but they said, he probably was pretty abused there. So he probably was a little screwed up about, what a love relationship should be. And, he fell in love with Clara Schumann. They fell in love with each other. It's pretty clear. Historians agree on that. Historians don't agree whether it was ever consummated. And there's one historian that I listened to that said, after Schumann died, they went away together for like a vacation weekend or week or something. And they said if it ever happened, it probably happened there. But when they got back, they were kind of on the outs with each other. But now that is okay, yeah, that's a little. These are things you don't hear every day. But they remained friends their entire life, and Brahms never published music without running it by Clara Schumann first. He always checked in with her, so it's just pretty amazing that they had this kind of toured relationship, and then weirdly enough, years later, Brahms babysat her children, and when she was on tour, and I love Brahms. Like Brahms is like my favorite composer. I am not making it up. No, I am not making this up. It's actually, I couldn't make this up. But Brahms fell in love with Clara's daughter after a time, and he had a crush on her, and then she announced her engagement to someone else, and he left in a huff, and and it was just another little weird thing, but they got over it. And Schumann loved Brahms, and he loved Clara Schumann. He loved them both, and he trusted them, and he didn't have a problem with them. I know, I'd never want to compare. I was thinking that myself, Andy, yes, but I never want to compare Brahms to Woody Allen. That's just a terrible thing. But things happen. People have these whatever. I mean, I totally don't think he'd acted on that one. I think Clara would not be friends with him, perhaps, if that were the case. But this is the song. So, Robert Schumann was all cool with it all. Although he was mentally challenged. He had some heard voices, and he did jump into the Rhine. I didn't make that part up. He jumped into the Rhine and tried to commit suicide, and he survived and then lived in an asylum for a time, I want to say 6 months, and then passed away. But yeah, it's really a crazy story, which is why it's so dramatic, and it makes sense to like write songs about it, because I wish somebody would write a really good, I'm trying to show my guitar a little bit more, but it's dark down. For some reason, my screen looks really dark. And that doesn't look good. All right, you're not going to be able to see my guitar. That's all there is to it. Anyway, so this is a song I wrote about Robert Schumann, how I would feel if Clara, who I sued her father for her hand. I'm Robert Schumann, and I want to marry Clara, my mentor's daughter. Like, he was a student of Clara's father, and he said, no, I don't think you're a good enough spouse for her. So he sued her father for her hand and won. And so, you know, I didn't make any of that up either. I wish someone would make a good movie out of it, because it is quite a story. And you don't have to make any of it. This is called You Don't Look My Way. I'd been so high on your love, came to rely on your love. Now I ask why. I got a degree in your love, got a paper decree of your love for eternity. You don't look my way. Down on my knees for your love, sued your enemies for your love, cut down family trees. You don't look my way. I faced every fear for your love, shed salty tears for your love, gave my best years. You don't look my way. Who made the stars cross up in the sky? Who got you singing a new tune? Who made your heart skip a beat away from mine? Who put the lasso around the moon? You know that I feed on your love, beg and I plead for your love. I've got a need. You don't look my way. You know I would die for your love. God knows I've tried for your love. You're not satisfied, and you don't look my way. Who made the stars cross up in the sky? Who got you singing the new tune? Who made your heart skip a beat away from mine? Who put the lasso around the moon? Where do I go without your love? What do I have to show without your love? Who do I know if I don't know you? Please set me free from this love. Lord, rescue me from this love. You're all I see, and you don't look my way. Who made the stars cross up in the sky? Who got you singing a new tune? keep a beat away from mine? Who'll put the lights around the moon? Where do I go without your love? What do I have to show without your love? Who do I know? If I don't know you, please set me free from this love. Lord, rescue me from this love. You're all I see, and you don't look my way. That's called You Don't Look My Way. Favorite of the trilogy is my John Williams cover orchestra. That's a good one. I'm popping that one up there. The trilogy. You know, I don't have it marked on the album that it is a trilogy, like, so people really don't even know unless they come to the show. So that is just, you know, oh, thank you so much. Thanks for all the love. This is so lovely. So I hope my sister Valerie's still here because I'm going to talk about her a little bit. I thought what I would do, since I hadn't a plan, is when my sister Valerie moved, thank you so much. She gave me this book. I think I've shown you this before, 71 Giant Hits of Today, which is a very ambitious title of a book. And what I thought I would do is open this up and like tickle the keys a little and see if you can name that tune. Well, it's going to be hard. One, because this book was published in, because it says today, but it was published in 1969. It is only 3 years younger than me. And I just turned 56, which I'm not sad to say, because I've been telling people I've been 56 for like a year and a half now. So when I actually turned 56, I was like, wow, this is great. I didn't get any older in the past year and a half. I've been telling everybody I was 56. So anyway, I'm going to use this book. I'm going to play a song, and whoever can name the tune, well, if you want something, just tell me you want something. But if you can name the tune, I'll send you a CD, or, you know, if you'd want it. You have to let me know, because not everybody wants it. Youngster. Yeah. I am the youngest in my family. It's true. As old as I get, they're all older. Sorry for my sisters that are here and my brother who sometimes comes. All right, here we go. And I didn't practice any of this. This is like, name that tune, and it's going to be difficult because, one, there's the 71 giant hits of 1969, and I didn't practice them, so who knows what they're going to sound like. Okay. Donna, you weren't born yet. Oh my gosh, you're a baby. Aw. Yeah, when I realized I was old, I worked for this company and I used to do song parodies for each of the, when it was their birthday, I would do a song parody about them. So like this one guy, he was the marketing guy and he changed the name of the company and went to everything and gave out t-shirts. And I know, Kat, I can't remember how old I am. 72, dig it, baby. That is great. Wow. You are your oldest relative? Oh, Richard. Then you are the wise one. That's what you are. But I don't know, I think I'm going too deep into a story here. I was kind of going deep, wasn't I? I forget what I was thinking about, so even without the cold medicine, this is how I am. Okay, here we go. Yes, Martin, you got it. It's Aquarius. And I don't know who sang it. It probably says it here. From the American tribal love rock musical Hair from the American tribal love rock musical Hair. That is the best. That is the best way to describe this song. From the American tribal love rock, not yacht rock, which is sailing. Yes, Hair. Abby, you're right. Yes. Awesome. Okay, here we go. Okay, you got another one. Actually, I think I covered this once on this show, but we'll try this. Nobody knows it? Sunny! Andy, yes, you got it. Sunny. And that was recorded by Bobby Hebb. He wrote that song, and he wrote that song, because I remember when I covered it, I looked it up. He wrote that song the day after his brother died. And I forget how his brother died. I want to say it was a violent thing. But, Sunny one so true, I love you. Oh, Paul Carrick. I don't know Paul Carrick. Okay. Oh, this one, I know you know this one because I cover this one a lot. This is probably why I got the idea to cover this one. Yes, Karen Schneiderman, yes, Andy, yes, Abby Cohen. A Wheel Within a Wheel, yes, Martin. That is an Academy Award winner of a song from the United Artists Motion Picture. Does anyone know what picture it was? The theme song too? Abby, I think you were first. Windmills of Your Mind. Wheel Within a Wheel is in a phrase, but it's not the title of the song. So yes, Abby. But you're the runner-up, Martin. Does anyone know the song that it was the theme song to? I mean, the movie, which it won an Academy Award? All right, I'm going to tell you, because nobody seems to be knowing it, unless we're having delay reaction. Okay, all right, this is a tough one. It was... Happy. Gimme. All right, this was, it was the Thomas Crown Affair. That was the movie. And I know it, not because I'm smart, because I read it right in the book. Whoops. I don't think you're going to get this because I'm playing it really badly. But that was Oh Happy Day, which was also sung by the Edwin Hawkins Singers. If anybody knows who they were, I sure don't. All right, let's skip that one. Oh, here's one. I used to love this song. All right, wait, oops, okay. Here we go. Ready to guess? You might know this one. Nobody yet? Here's the chorus. It's called Happy Heart. There's a certain sound always follows me around. When you're close to me, I can hear it. It's my happy heart you hear, singing loud and singing clear. 'Cause it's all because you're near me, my love. Take my happy heart away, make me love you, make my day. In your arms I wanna stay, oh my love. Happy Heart, and Andy Williams sang it, and my sister Susan was a big Andy Williams song. Huge Andy Williams song. All right, I'm not going to keep doing this because this might be getting on your nerves, but I'll do one more. Wait, no, maybe not that one. Let me find a good one. I stumped everybody. I know, Happy Heart. I used to love that song, but I had to listen to a lot of Andy Williams and watched all of his shows and his Christmas show and oh, which one should I do? Here's a good one. You gotta know this one. Yeah, I love that song. It's my happy heart you hear. Okay. Anybody got it? Whoops. Yeah, my baby wrote me a letter. Yes, Eric, you got it. Yes, Martin got it too. Yes. Fly me to the moon. It's my happy heart you hear. You're right, Martin. Oh my, you'll be consulting your attorney. You're right, fly me to the moon and let me play upon the stars. I wonder if they got sued on that one. Could have been, could have been. All right, I should do another one. Oh, here's a good one. Sorry. Whoops. The John Cage version. Yes. Andy, yes. Donna, yeah, you got it. You got it. Dennis got it. Oh, Val got it. Val, it's your book. It came in handy. It is now. Now this one I don't think I know, which will mean that I'm playing it very poorly. Yeah, what's New Pussycat? A lot of you got that. So the funny thing, one time Susan Werner on one of her live streams had someone in the room she was playing in having a cat do cat tricks. Or more than one cat, and they were walking along this thing, and while they were doing that, she was just playing, not singing, What's New Pussycat? It was the funniest thing, and these cats were doing these tricks. Like, it was the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. It's just so, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, that is Tom Jones. All right, let's see. I don't know this song. I'm going to try to sight read it, which I'm really bad at, so that's why I said this is going to be challenging, not just because you might not know the song, but because I might not know how to play it. So. Oops. No takers. Yeah, it's hard to play, and it's the theme from The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Of course, you all should know it. And it probably doesn't go like that at all. All right, let me try one more. Oh, here's a good one. And you have to tell me the author too, which you might know it. Whoops. Yes, Daydream. Yes, Valerie got it. And she's, has a little bit of a, yes, Daydream, Eric, you got it too. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, everyone's getting it. That's awesome. I thought this book would come in handy at some point. All right, wait, I'm going to find another one. Oh, here's a good one. And I know this song from car commercials back in the 70s. Oh my God. Valare! Martin, you got it. Love and Spoonful. Oh, is that who sang Daydream? Godspell check? Yes, it is Valare. I only know it from, and it's an original Italian text. This one everybody should know. Okay. Whoops, here we go. Over the Rainbow, from the MGM picture, The Wizard of Oz, written by Harold Arlen, wrote the music, and E.Y. Harburg wrote the lyrics. Yes, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I don't know that one, so that's going to be hard. Oh, this is a beautiful one. I love this song. Here we go. Wait. Ooh, Margaret Hamilton's appearance on Mr. Rogers. Yesterday? It's today. What is this yesterday, tomorrow stuff? It's Today by Randy Sparks. And that is from the Metro Goldwyn Mayer presents a Ted Richmond productive Advance to the Rear. That's a very unfortunate title. Eat your strawberries, I'll drink. Yeah, that's how it goes. It goes like, today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows will all pass away. Oh, that's where you got tomorrow. Ere I forget all the joy that is mine today. beautiful song. Randy Sparks was the leader of the New Christie Minstrels. I do not know who the New Christie Minstrels are. And Richard, you're sending me a link. Roy Clark sang that one a lot. Wow, okay. All right, here's a good one. Yeah, it needs a better title. You're right, Happy. Yeah, they really struggled on that one. All right, they were big in their day. Okay, I got to look up the New Christie Minstrels. Got to look that up. Okay, wait, this might be good. This might be good. This will be the last one, and then I'll do one more of my songs, and then we're going to be done. All right. Oh, Kenny Rogers sang with them. Interesting. Eric taught me, Eric Christensen, that's on the chat here, that John Denver was in a group. What was it called? The Charlie. Before he sang in a trio, and I looked that up, and he was like, I hope you go back to those days, and I was like, I can't go back that far. That was a little far from me. But what was it called? The Charlie something. Chad Mitchell Trio, that's it, yes. John Denver was in the Chad Mitchell Trio. Yes, Andy, yes, Valerie. Yeah, from the Great Folk Scare? I don't even know what that is. Okay, I'm going to do one more here. How's it go? Wait. Yes, suspicious minds. I was hoping somebody would do it because I can't see it because the light is not lighting. Light is going everywhere but on the page. That's my excuse anyway. All right, I guess I should play some of my songs because it's getting to the end of the show, and I really didn't think this was going to be a good show, but this was kind of fun because I had no preparatory way of doing anything. Okay, I do have. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Does anybody know any of my songs? It's been a while. I did a whole John Denver night when I didn't do any of my songs, I don't think. And gosh, do I? Oh, I have one for you. Oh, I know what I'll do. Oh, I'm glad, Richard. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you're singing along, even though I haven't had an official sing-along. Towns? I don't know any Towns, Van Zandt. I don't. Oh, thank you, Andy, yes. I think I missed something. Yeah, okay. Wow, I did two Elvis, What's New Pussycat and Suspicious Minds. How did that happen? Is it Punchin' Lefty? Punchin' Lefty? All right, well, I know what I'll do. I'll do the song I've been ending on a lot lately. I'm so glad you all came. Like I said, I'm still not feeling myself, but I'm getting better. Today was the most day I felt more like myself than I have in a couple weeks. But we went to Cape May, and Rich brought his bike, thank heavens, and he was able to bike around Cape May, which he loved, and spent hours biking. And so it wasn't ruined for him completely. He had to do a couple meals by himself because I just wasn't up to it. But I've told everybody. I told them all. I told everyone. I told them that it was nice being sick and miserable. It was nice being sick and miserable. I'd rather be sick and miserable in a room overlooking the ocean, which we were. We had like a little balcony overlooking the ocean. And it was beautiful, beautiful weather except for one day. And thank you, Joey. It's so good to see you here. Thank you. I don't know who I'm feeling like. I'm feeling like a different version of me, but not the one I like so much. I like the lighter me, not the one that's like bogged down with snot. Like I have 10 pounds of snot in my head. Um, Richard, you're sending links and I don't know what they are and I can't really look at them right now, but I will check them out if I can. All right. Anyway, I'd rather be sick and miserable overlooking the ocean in Cape May than sick and miserable in my house was my TMI. I know. You didn't want to hear about my snot. Anytime, Andy. The Vinyls cover band.
Oh, today is a sure bet. We've no troubles to forget. Don't know a moment I don't love as yet. We've nothing here to lose. Chart a course, it's ours to choose. Get ready for a big breakthrough. This is our time, this is our place. It's our moment, it's our space. While we're here, we're having fun, and our fun is next to none. And our glass turns in our hands. Let's catch every grain of sand at the setting of the sun. I think I'll have another one.
Thanks, Dot.
I list the things I'm grateful for, those I love, those I adore. I lose count, there's always more. I'm never done having faith in things unseen. Are we in the in-between? What is death? What does life mean? I hope we have a good run. This is our time, this is our place. It's our moment, it's our space. While we're here, we're having fun, and our fun is next to none. And our glass turns in our hands. Let's catch every grain of sand at the setting of the sun. I think I'll have another one. I like to say unspoken things. I like to give my secrets wings. Try to give love without strings. I'm loyal like a dog. I love karma when I'm right. Love the darkness when I'm bright. Love my eyes when you're in sight. You're my favorite dialogue. This is our time, this is our place. It's our moment, it's our space. While we're here, we're having fun, and our fun is next to none. And our glass turns in our hands. Let's catch every grain of sand at the setting of the sun. I think I'll have another one. It's our time, this is our place. It's our moment, it's our space. While we're here, we're having fun, and our fun is next to none. And our glass turns in our hands. Let's catch every grain of sand at the setting of the sun. I think I'll have another one. I think I'll have another one. I think I'll have another one.
Thank you, and Kat, you're right. I need to record that one. It'll happen. I'm not sure when, but it'll happen. Thank you, everyone, for joining. It is such a gift to me that you come to and do this. It's just awesome. Beck and Tim, Dennis and Kat, and Dot and Valerie, my sisters, and my other sisters, CM, and Andy S. Andy S., I got your card from you and Linda today. It's so nice. And yes, I love maple syrup. And for some reason, I wanted pancakes when I could eat down on the shore, and you had to pay $4 extra to get real maple syrup, and I did that twice. I paid $4 for a maple syrup thing this big down the shore. But thank you for the card. That was so nice. Thank you so much, everyone. CM, I'm glad you're feeling better. Kat, I'm glad you're feeling better. Don't let the dogs walk you. And I will see you next week. I have an idea for next week, and it's not a musical. I think I might do a Billy Joel sing-along. We'll see about that. I almost did it tonight, and then I thought, are you crazy? I thought of it yesterday. I was like, really? Are you crazy? Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so grateful. Have a great week. I'll see you next time. And anybody who guessed the right thing, just send me a note and say, send me a CD, I guessed something right. And I'll believe you, even if you didn't. All right, love you all. Thanks. Feel better too, Val. I know you're sick too. All right, love you. Bye.